Boker Tov, we're starting the 8th Perek of Mishlei. Halo chokhma tikra utvuna titen kola. Wisdom calls out, and bina, which is a different, higher level of wisdom, lehavin davar mitoch davar, we've spoken about many times. Once you have wisdom, now you could build on it. Titen kola, it brings out its voice, which is higher than just tikra, which is calling. So here the Gaon of Vilna tells us that Perek Chet is going to be the opposite of Perek Zayin. Last Perek Zayin, was again that example of a person sinning in private and talking about how things that are done in hiding, averot, etc. Here's going to be things that should be done in public, which is mitzvot and chokhmah and wisdom, etc. So he starts off by saying that chokhmah calls out, but tevuna raises its voice. Tevuna is on a higher level, and if a person's on a level of tevuna, then share that with others. Berosh meromim ale darech bet netivot nitzava. Berosh meromim, at the top of heights, ale derech, it goes along with you. Wisdom goes along with you at the top of situations, and it goes with you on your path of life. Bet netivot, even at crossroads, even when you have difficult decisions, nitzava, it stands with you. The wisdom, of course, we're talking about is wisdom of Torah. When a person connects to Torah throughout all situations, at the top of his game, when he's on his path and he's not sure where to go, or at crossroads, wisdom stands with you. The Chokhmah, the Torah, stands with you in all situations. I wish it was a Mekubal, because the Gaon of Vilna has a long piece here, but it's too Kabbalistic here. The only part I understood was Liv Netivot, the 32, as we sing in the song of Bar Yochai, Liv Netivot Reshit Umah, 32 paths of Chokhmah. That's all I was able to understand. But he does say that there are 3 general levels of Chokhmah. The first is wisdom that's known to everyone. It seems like you don't even need to be Jewish to know basic wisdom, basic knowledge of things. And then there is wisdom that's hidden, that's only reserved in the Torah. And that, of course, there's many, many, many levels. And as the Gemara tells us that 3 things are niknet b'yisurim. 3 things are acquired through difficulties. 1 is Eretz Yisrael, to be zocheh, to be living in Eretz Yisrael. Number 2 is Olam Haba. Number 3 is Limud Torah. To get to it takes work. So you have to uncover that darkness. So that wisdom number 2 is Chokhmah of the Torah, and there's many, many argot, many levels that are in it. And the third, he says, is the Chokhmah Elyona, the Chokhmah of Hashem, which is hidden from all of us. And that is, of course, as the Pasuk says in Sefer Yeshaya, Lo machshavai machshavotechem. My thoughts is not your thoughts. And it means we have to remember that we're capped. I mentioned many times, our Chokhmah is capped. Hashem has obviously a million, zillion different levels of Chokhmah, greater than even the greatest Chacham. So there's 3 kind of levels of Chokhmah. He says each one builds off of the other. When level 1 of Chokhmah, level 2 of Torah, even in Torah there's so many levels, but it builds off of each other. And our job is to try to get as best as we can in our depth of Torah learning, in our depth of Hashem's Chokhmah. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen. Rabbi Chananya ben Akashia omer Ratzah HaKadosh Baruch Hu לזכות את ישראל לפי חכי בעלם תורה ומצווה שנאמר, אדוני חפץ למען צדקו, יגדיל תורה וידיר.